you become a skilled investor in the stock market and find your financial freedom. With the Working Investor Program, you will learn what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. You'll develop skills like selling short and how to profit, even in a stock market crash. This is the real world investing information that will give you the edge to be successful in the stock market. No gimmicks, just real strategies, and I'll make the offer even better with a 10-day free trial of the Working Investor Program.
Once you're in the gang, you're in the know. And with the free 10-day trial of the Working Investor Program, there's no reason not to give it a try.
Become a Phil's Gang member and reclaim your financial freedom. Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
On the growth side,
Phil Grande has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock. Hey, years ago, it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color code chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. Want the truth when investing in the stock market? Here's how.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. Listen to my radio show every day because that's where you're going to get the truth. You're not going to get the truth listening to these dopes on Fake Business News Network. The other day, Kramer said, don't listen to the banks. They're giving you wrong information. When he told you to buy Merrill Lynch, remember? And what happened? They went broke.
Get the truth at philsgang.com.
Join my gang, philsgang.com. Get the truth. And also listen to me on my podcast on YouTube and Rumble. That's philsgang.com.
To be a successful investor, you need to stay current with the daily changes in the economy and the stock market. Phil Grande and philsgang.com can be your guide to becoming a better investor. Try the free 10-day trial at philsgang.com for the working investor. From the opening bell to the closing, stay informed with what's happening in real time. The Working Investor Program includes full access to the Phil's Gang website, a morning update on what to look for that day on Wall Street, a market wrap on that day's trading, plus seminars, training, and tools to help you become a better investor. Go to philsgang.com for a free 10-day trial. After that, it's just $59.95 a month for membership, daily updates, training, software, and the best investing advice every day. You can invest with the best. Phil Grande and philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grande, philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you when to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership.
You can be a successful investor in the stock market by knowing what the market is going to do.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. God, you go nuts listening to these shows on TV, Kramer, any of them. I mean, they're giving you total garbage. Garbage in, garbage out. One day they tell you, buy this stock. Next day, don't buy this stock. Then you have two people on the show. One guy saying buy it, the other guy says don't buy it. So the question is, what the hell do you do? Well, we don't have questions here at Phil's Gang. And they never have to ask the question, what do you think the market's going to do? My members always know what the market's going to do because they've learned how to follow the money. That's right, follow the money. You don't follow fundamentals. You follow the money. And what is that? That's volume. That's the buyers and the sellers. And the other thing, you got to learn how to sell a stock as well as buy a stock.
Follow the money. Follow Phil Grande.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Go to my podcast, YouTube, and Rumble every day. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
I've never been more optimistic in my whole career than I am today about America's prospects.
You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated.
I think that's a problem. He is medicated. That's insane. Are you kidding? You hear what this guy is saying? This is a bold-faced lie. I don't think he knows. I don't think he realizes what he's saying.
Bidenomics is just another way of saying restoring the American dream. That's what it is.
We're in a nightmare. Welcome to Phil's Gang. I get so sick of hearing this. Unbelievable. Because of Bidenomics, remember, because of Bidenomics, the U.S. right now is experiencing the largest economic downturn since the recession, and we're being told every day, it's fine, everything's fine. And yet, they mask every flaw in the economy and the stock market with this crap called strong labor market. We have a strong labor market. That's all you hear every day, strong labor market. I got a toothache, don't worry about it. We got a strong labor market. Are they nuts? Payrolls and employment, it's half what it was a year ago. Check it out. Under Biden, since January 2021 to October 2023, we've had a shrinkage in paychecks and savings of 15 to 25%. Under Bidenomics, Main Street, out of their pocket, this year, they're losing $4,500. Money gone. Like someone came into your house overnight, went into your bedroom during the night when you're sleeping and stole $4,500 out of your wallet. On the other hand, Trump You had gains of 7,000. This is nuts. Or let's look at it a different way. Let's talk about real gross domestic income, aka income growth rate. So what that is you can measure wages, salaries, bonuses, interest income. That's what it is. It's a measurement of these things. Wages, salaries, bonuses, interest income, dividends. If you have a small business, your profits. If you have a partnership, profits. They put all those together. They rose 1.3% under Bidenomics. Under Trump, they rose 3.98%. The historic number, the historic average is 3.6. Biden drove it down to 1.3. Trump was at 3.98. What are you, nuts? Yet, overall, under Biden, this real GDI number has shrunk. Think about it, by 38%. Another thing, when Biden became president, January 2021, what a nightmare that was. Americans, you and I, had together an aggregate of $16 trillion in liquidity. Now that means in way of cash or bank deposits, i.e. bank deposits or money market funds, the amount of cash, liquidity we had, 16 trillion. Do you know we had a historic drop of 2.4 trillion because of Bidenomics, which equals inflation of 15% to drop it to 2.4 trillion from 16 trillion. We never had a drop like that. 2.4 trillion, boom, gone, smoked, gone. Never happened. Biggest number ever. That's the, if you extrapolate it, that means inflation's really 15%. And that's no surprise. We know that. Do you really believe inflation's what, 3.2%, whatever the hell they call it? In other words, Main Street Americans, you and I, since 2021, we lost 20% of our purchasing power, our dollars. Every dollar we have, we lost 20%. I'm not talking 40 years ago to now. I'm talking about since 2021. Put it in another way, the cost, when you have to go buy something, and let's say you could buy it for $1 in 2021, that same item now is not $1. It's $1.21. Now, since January 2021 to October 2023, Main Street Americans have spent 75% of their paycheck on necessities. We're not talking big screen TVs, necessities to survive. 75% of their paycheck. This is insane. And let's take a look at these necessities. Under Bidenomics, the prices of these necessities are up an average of 21%, while our wages are down. Gasoline, as of October, up 37%. Shelter, up 18%. This is October, the end of October. Groceries, up 20%. Airfares, 21%. Used cars, up 23%. I didn't know they were still that expensive. Electric, utilities, up 24%. Vehicle repairs, up 27%. Wow. I'm talking about the end of October, the last day of October. Since the day he got in office. And we're not going to get back to 2% inflation. I wish everybody would get that out of their head, but they won't. They think everything's going to be fine. Unbelievable. And the problem is because of those increases, an average of 21%, and you have the dollar getting squashed, the purchasing power of your dollar is going down, and I'll talk about that in a moment, but a report shows that there is an alarming increase in the number of 401k emergency withdrawals. The money's being used to avoid foreclosures and to pay medical expenses. Don't you get that's the one thing that gets me about this country. You know, when people go bankrupt, it's mostly because of medical. That should not happen. This Obamacare was so bad. It was such a con job. Unbelievable. This country, we can't fix this. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. Come on. God, these people are wasting their time. I can't stand that. I used to watch that C-SPAN on TV, watch the hearings. I can't watch the hearings anymore. I just can't do it. Bunch of blowhards. So Biden and his White House mouthpiece, Jared Bernstein and Jean-Pierre Eiffel Tower, a.k.a. Blinky, they let us know every day what a wonderful job Biden is doing in creating high-paying, which is about average, $63,000 a year, manufacturing, construction, and mining jobs. What a great job he is doing. He is making more jobs, creating more jobs, $63,000 a year jobs than any other president. Really? We'll talk about that when we get back and stop.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil Grande has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, listen to this.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, I get so tired of listening to the same garbage every day, listening to the fake business news network telling you why you should buy this stock, why you should buy, and they're always wrong. Join my gang, philsgang.com, free for 10 days. You're going to learn when to buy a stock and when not to buy a stock, Hey, years ago it was different. You could buy a stock based on fundamentals. You could buy a stock based on earnings. You could buy a stock based on PE ratios. Those days are gone. That ended with QE. That ended when they financially engineered the market in 2008. Gone. Now you got to follow the money. And we have the knowledge because we have the chart. Pro 2 color code chart tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell.
For a limited time, you can join Phil's Gang free for 10 days.
Check it out, philsgang.com. Get the truth, get the knowledge, and understand how the market really works.
Want good investing advice from someone you can trust? Listen to Phil Grande.
With what's going on today in the economy, especially the stock market, it gets really complicated, but it doesn't have to be. My job is to make it simple, to get through the fog. And I think I do that, and I think I do a pretty good job of that, especially why you should be buying a stock, or why you should be in the market, or not in the market, or shorting.
Invest wisely with the knowledge of Phil Grande at philsgang.com. There's nothing better than learning from the experts, especially when it comes to investing your hard-earned money.
Hi, this is Phil Grande, host of Phil's Gang Radio Show. At Phil's Gang and philsgang.com, I have one goal in mind: to help you become a skilled investor in the stock market and find your financial freedom. With the Working Investor Program, you will learn what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. You'll develop skills like selling short and how to profit, even in a stock market crash. This is the real world investing information that will give you the edge to be successful in the stock market. No gimmicks, just real strategies, and I'll make the offer even better with a 10-day free trial of the Working Investor Program.
Once you're in the gang, you're in the know. And with the free 10-day trial of the Working Investor Program, there's no reason not to give it a try.
Become a Phil's Gang member and reclaim your financial freedom. Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
From everyone at Phil's Gang, we wish you happiness and joy this holiday season. Join us at philsgang.com for a prosperous 2024. Now, here's Phil.
Manufacturing rebounding at a faster rate than in the last 40 years.
Are you kidding me? Manufacturing is now down for 13 consecutive months. Factory orders are suffering its biggest drop in 3.5 years. And then think about it. We're starting to see more and more people are getting laid off, which they won't talk about. All they want to talk about is, wow, what a strong labor market. What a strong labor market. Everything's a strong labor market. That's all they talk about. Strong labor market. But think about it. Manufacturing still knows $63,000 jobs. Those jobs, they're gone. And manufacturing is down 13 months in a row. Factory orders down. And think about this. Under Bidenomics, the cost of living necessities are up 21%. And the bulk of that is gasoline, your shelter, and groceries. That's insane. So, when you subtract Biden's increase of cost of living, the 21%, deduct that, due to his destruction of our energy independence and his spending gone wild. Remember, he created a $2 trillion deficit, which we got to pay for. We got to print money. That's more inflation. There is nothing left for savings or for discretionary spending. And that comes to the durable goods orders. Why the durable goods orders are so bad. Big screen TVs, refrigerators, all that kind of thing. People don't have the money because they're spending 72% of their paycheck on necessities, gasoline, shelter, and groceries. And we're lied to all the time. How, boy, things are great. It's unbelievable. So, in fact, with prices for necessities, they're rising right 21%. In the same time frame, the things have got worse for the 63,000 people who are in that job sectors of construction, factory workers, manufacturing workers. It's unbelievable. So, people just don't believe it. I when I go on the weekend, I go to public supermarket, get my car washed. I meet people all the time, listen to my radio show and podcast. And it's Chief, you said that you're right on, man. You're right on. You said we're going to have this rally when the market was collapsing. When the market was collapsing from July 23rd, 2023 down to October 2023, and they said, well, you called that, man. You called that. You said we're going to have a rally as the market was crashing, and you were right. But I don't think you're right about the crash. Really. Well, it's not about being right or wrong in this business, because if you know how to short, it doesn't really matter if you get a crash or you get a rally, because you're always going to be right. Because if you know how to short, no matter what the market does, you're going to be okay. But if you don't know how to short, it's like having a car with forward but no reverse. You're not going to be okay. But few believe that there's going to be a stock market crash. They're convinced that rate cuts will soon start. And that's what they tell you, the fake business networks. It's all you hear. Hey, rate cuts are starting, rate cuts are starting. No, they're not. We're not going back to 2% inflation. It's impossible to get back there. It's not going to happen. Because here's why. When you keep rates too low for too long, 13 years, the PE ratios keep expanding. And that's why they did that. By keeping those rates too low for too long. And then what happens, NVIDIA also has a PE ratio of 115. You got to pay for every $1 of earnings, 115. And right now, the big institutions aren't paying it. That's why you're starting to see those stocks roll over. The only people that's buying those stocks are tourists. They think it's a silver bullet. They're going to retire. All you got to do is buy the same 7 stocks. Amazon, PE ratio 77. That means for every $1 of earnings, you got to pay $77 for every $1 of earnings. And think of it this way. It's going to take you 77 years to get your money back. This is crazy. So you got 7 stocks that are driving the entire stock market whose PE ratios are insane and who the big institutions aren't buying. The only thing that's pushing those stocks up, now they're starting to roll over, are the tourists. You even look at Apple today. Apple started to go up again today because of tourists. They're going to lose their shirt. And when you got 7,500 stocks of the 8,000 stocks that trade every day, and those 7,500 can't make new highs. 7,500, 8,000 can't make new highs. You're screwed. And all these traders, all the tourists, they're ignoring breadth. Breadth, when you have the conference board, they follow the conference board follows 10 key indicators for the economy. 10 key ones. And durable goods is one, and we're screwed there. That's one. And the other, of course, is the inverted yield curve. We're screwed there. And the other, of course, is breadth. And let me tell you, here's another thing that happened. Why you're never going to get back to 2%, why this market's going to crash. Do you know that Biden had Powell increase the money supply by 42% just 24 months ago? Just 24 months ago. Do you understand what that means? He increased the money supply by 42% 24 months ago. That's insane. That's gonna create a hell of a crash. Especially when you now you got PE ratios that are insane. Remember, you gotta understand, when presidents choose their lapdogs. And who are the lapdogs? The Fed chair. They choose them. They do what they're told. And when I get back, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on with this guy and why we're going to crash.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. There's nothing better than learning from the experts, especially when it comes to investing your hard-earned money.
Hi, this is Phil Grande, host of Phil's Gang Radio Show. At Phil's Gang and philsgang.com, I have one goal in mind: to help you become a skilled investor in the stock market and find your financial freedom. With the Working Investor Program, you will learn what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. You'll develop skills like selling short and how to profit, even in a stock market crash. This is the real world investing information that will give you the edge to be successful in the stock market. No gimmicks, just real strategies, and I'll make the offer even better with a 10-day free trial of the Working Investor Program.
Once you're in the gang, you're in the know. And with the free 10-day trial of the Working Investor Program, there's no reason not to give it a try.
Become a Phil's Gang member and reclaim your financial freedom. Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
When you listen to the advice of Phil Grande at philsgang.com, you'll find investing in the stock market makes sense with the right guidance.
People keep saying to me, boy, things are hard, things are tough. Boy, the market's really screwed up. And I don't agree with them. For us here at Phil's Gang, we make it so it's simple. It doesn't matter if the market's bad or good. We consistently do well because we make it simple. And just like for my listeners on the radio or on the internet or my podcast, we make it simple. We try to break it down so you really understand why the market is going up, or why there's continued inflation, or why the bank rates are going up. So you understand, especially yields. The most important thing is to understand how yields work. Just what we do. We work hard at it.
Trusted advice, easy to understand strategies that will make you a better investor. Get all the details at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. As the new year approaches, make a resolution to challenge yourself to become the best investor you can be. Phil Grande can take your trading to a whole new level. Innovative stock market investing tools and the experience of over 50 years combined to give you the edge in controlling your financial future. As a Phil's Gang member, you're taught the essential strategies of investing using stock charts, training videos, and seminars. It's information Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Phil's Gang wishes you and your family happiness, joy, and financial security, working together to make 2024 another successful year at philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You can listen to me on Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, Apple, okay, my podcast. And I do these little segments. They have these 1 minute segments, and then I do once a week. It's about 15, 18 minutes where I kind of do a recap on the market. Well, I do a recap on the market. And I'm going to be doing that every Wednesday, okay? So, and that'll be posted on YouTube. So I'll do a recap of what's going on in the market. So I figure about the middle of the week is a good time to do it because I can talk about the previous week, and then we already got a few days going in the middle of the week, and that way there I give you a good idea of what's going on in the market. But in the meantime, you can follow me on YouTube and Instagram where I do both these shorts and these longs. And they're 1 minute, and the other ones can be as long as you want them. But we're getting great views on those. We're getting 35,000, 45,000 every time I post one, so which is really good, and I appreciate you guys doing that for me, going to these. So check it out. Also, remember, join the gang. It's free for 10 days, and just click the link in my bio. And look, you got to learn how to sell short. You hear me say it all the time. But it's the only way you're going to make money. You should never have the market, overwhelm you. I mean, what's going on in this market right now, people don't know what to do. But really, it's quite simple. The market goes down, we're going to short. The market goes up, we're going to buy. And what we do is follow the footprint of money. That's the most important thing. Nobody cares about, who the hell cares about fundamentals in a stock market anymore? Do you really care about price to sales, price to book? Does that really make any difference? Or return on equity, or return on assets? It did years ago. Years ago it did. When you bought a stock and you had a company you've been following, it's a good company, management screwed it up, and you'd wait and get to buy it with a PE ratio at like 8, and you hold on for 2-3 years, and you make big money on it. Those days are gone. Technology got rid of all that. There's nobody holds on to a stock anymore. So, and the only way that you can make money in the stock market using technology is by following where's that money going. Where's the big institutional money going? Once you know where the money is going, and it's easy, because, for example, here, give me an example. We took our profits on the big tech stocks, on the Magnificent Seven. We did really great with those. And then I told my gang members, let's switch out of these, take profits, and let's go to the garbage, because all these hedge funds weren't making money because they didn't go into the big tech stocks. They stayed on the sidelines, because when the market dropped from July of 2023 to October, they're scared to death. And they should be, because they realized from October 2022 to January 2000 to July 2023, when the market went up, it was all fake. It was all crazy, and strong growth. We got strong labor. If there's a strong labor, the market kept going. We got strong labor, market goes up, but that didn't last long, did it? No, it got up there and turned around, came right back down. Boom, right? And then when October came, they were afraid to get in. They didn't want to buy the big tech stocks. So I told my members, let's buy the tech, let's buy the banks, the big banks, the big tech. And gee, we did great. Those rallied anywhere from 15 to 20%. But then I said, they're going to go back down. They're going to go back down. The big institutions aren't playing, man. I could see it was all tourist money coming in. So from October, the bottom of October 2023, I could see as the market started to rally, it was all tourist money. So I said, let's go in. I said, because I'll guarantee you what these guys are going to do. The guys that missed the market from October to where we are today, they're going to go in, they're going to buy trash. And how they do that is they just simply call each other and say, why don't we all buy tomorrow Coke, or why don't we all buy tomorrow Nike, or buy whatever, Home Depot or Delta. So we went and bought these stocks, and they're doing great. But they're not going to be doing great for long. But to give you an example, CCL, Carnival Cruise Line, we bought that. And we had I think we got in around $14, and now it's around $17. That's probably around that's a 20% gain. A 20% gain. And if you can see it on my chart, for those who are following me on YouTube, you can see right here, it turned from red to green. That was, and we had a perfect setup. We had on my other chart, we had a high, and on this chart was a low. Those are what we call stochastic setups. And that's a buy signal. We had a high and a low, and it went from red to green. What a perfect trade that was. So we did great with that one. We did great with another one we did great with was Home Depot. Same thing. We caught that right around $305, and today it's $325. So what's going on? There's a rotation, and all these guys are getting in these kind of trashy stocks because they know they missed the train on the tech stocks, and they know it's the end of December. They better have some take that money out of their account and better be putting it somewhere, or they're going to get fired. The other thing you're going to find out, and it's always this way. November, December are the two best trading months because of all the manipulation they do for the CEOs to get big fat bonuses. But when you go into December, remember I told you as we were in the last couple of days, right before Thanksgiving, or Thanksgiving was happening, I said, you're going to see the market go down in December, going to see it go down a little bit, and then they'll turn around and it'll go back up. So what's this date now? Today's the 6th. By the 15th, probably by the 15th, you'll see the market starting to rally big again because they'll be done, okay, playing their games, and they're going to go back, put a lot of cash in. Right now, what they do between now and the 14th, 15th, they play games with taxes, okay? They short stocks, buy some stocks, they play all kinds of games. But that's over usually about the 15th. And then all of a sudden, boom, you see the market take off again. So all you got to see, you just got to know where the money is going. And if you're looking right now, you can see, look at Home Depot, how we got in just as it turned green. Look how we bought CCL, just as it turned green. And that's a beautiful thing, because when it turns green, you know it's not going to turn around and go back down on you. Give you an example. If you got into the stock around $10 or $11 and when it started to go up, it was solid red until we got to about $14. So from 11 to 14, someone said, yeah, but you left all that on the table. No, because what you don't understand, we got a higher probability of getting to 25 from $14 than from $10. Why? Because the big boys are going to come in and they're going to buy, okay? And you can see it when it turns green, all the big institutions are buying. So you got a much higher probability of getting to, let's say, $25 from 14 than you did from, say, down here at around $10. So that's the beautiful thing about charting, or our charts, because they're color-coded. So check it out. Okay, let me wrap this up. So again, when the president chooses a chairman, he chooses a lapdog. Okay, the only one that didn't do that was Carter, actually. Okay, Jimmy Carter, and inflation was so high, he came in and Volcker, and he just raised rates, I don't know, 14-15% and killed inflation. We're not doing that. In fact, the president wanted to increase inflation the day he took over. Listen to what I'm telling you, and that's why you're not going to see us go back to a 2% inflation. No, you're not, because here's what happened. When the president chose the Fed chair, okay, they choose a lapdog. In other words, the dog will do whatever the president wants. And when Biden became president, the economy was really doing well. We're at 6.5% growth. Wow. So Trump left him a great growing economy. But no president with an economy growing at 6.5% would ever dream of increasing the money supply. Are you nuts? Well, let me tell you what happened when I get back. I mean, he should be impeached for this. Never mind all the money he's getting kicked back. Don't mind that.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grande at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com.
Hey, folks. Phil Grande from Phil's Gang Radio Show. Are you going to let Wall Street control your financial freedom? Are you nuts? Learn what Wall Street doesn't want you to know, especially how to profit in a stock market crash. I'm offering a 10-day free trial to our Working Investor Program. No nonsense, just actionable insights. Don't miss out. Sign up to be a Phil's Gang member and secure your financial freedom. Visit www.philsgang.com today.
That's philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hey, folks. Phil Grande from Phil's Gang Radio Show. Are you going to let Wall Street control your financial freedom? Are you nuts? Learn what Wall Street doesn't want you to know, especially how to profit in a stock market crash. I'm offering a 10-day free trial to our Working Investor Program. No nonsense, just actionable insights. Don't miss out. Sign up to be a Phil's Gang member and secure your financial freedom. Visit www.philsgang.com today.
That's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Phil's Gang wishes you and your family happiness, joy, and financial security, working together to make 2024 another successful year at philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, one thing you should really watch to know the direction of the market, the symbol is IWM. IWM. It's the small mid-cap stocks. It's the Russell 2000. It's the heart, the mind, the blood of the market. It's never wrong. And right now, it's telling you this market wants to crash. So follow IWM. That'll help you. Okay, I want to get back to why we're going to have this crash. And you're being lied to. Unbelievable. Look, money supply is very critical. Money supply. And when you become president, the first thing you look at is my economy growing. Well, it's 6.5% growing. Are you kidding? It's blasting off. So the last thing you would do would be to increase the money supply. That's the worst thing in the world. Because if you increase the money supply by too much, then what happens is, opposite happens. Inflation increases, and the purchasing power of your dollars go down. It's very damaging. So you need a smart, very smart Fed chairman who understands this stuff and knows how to bob and weave. Well, when Biden took over, his hatred and the Socialist Democratic Party, which he heads, their hatred for Trump was so bad, they put their hatred above what was best for you and me because they hated him so much. And we all know that because nobody in their right mind would destroy a nation that is oil independent and say, no, we no longer want to be oil independent. No nation would ever say, let's open our borders, open up the borders. You have to hate that person so much that that's why you're doing it. Well, there's another thing, the money supply. If you put too much, and what he did, he put so much money into this market at the wrong time, into the economy. You don't do that. And that's why we're in such big trouble. And then worse, he comes in and he increases 24 months ago money supply by 42%. So he purposely, when he became president, and 24 months ago, he raised money supply by 42%. And that becomes a serious problem because the economy can't absorb that kind of cash, that kind of liquid. They can't absorb it, especially when the banks are tightening and they're not going to loan. So here's all this cash. Take all this cash. Wait a minute. The economy's not growing fast enough. We're not growing enough jobs. I mean, the jobs that we create every first Friday of the month, those are all crap jobs. Only out of every 500 jobs, only 50 of them go to people who need a job. The rest are second and third jobs and part-time jobs. So what he did purposely is he increased the money supply when he became president. And Powell, like a lapdog, went right along with him. 24 months later, he increases money supply again by 42%. The economy's not growing. That's why they lied the other day and said the economy grew 5.2%. Well, that was a whole lie. We know, everybody knows that. Even CNBC came out, Santelli, and said that he didn't believe. Nobody believed it. That was one of the biggest lies ever.
On the growth side, I have suspicions there, but let's take it at face value.
I think you don't believe the 5.2.
No, I really
don't. Nobody believed it. Because what the government did to get to 5.2, they went in and they bought stuff. It's like if you own a store and you're having a bad month and you want to feel better. So what you do is you go on the outside there and you come back in and you're a customer, and all of a sudden now you buy a lot of stuff. Now you look and say, boy, did I do good that month? And so that's what Biden did. He increased money supply into a 6.5% economy. You create the biggest threat to the economy because you create massive inflation, which destroys purchasing power. And he just did it again 24 months ago. So there's no way we're going to get back to 2%. And why would he do this? Because all he cared about, he wanted all of this money for green. He wanted billions of dollars for this green. And then he took all this money and gave it to Ukraine. And he's spending money like he's insane, but he's not. He doesn't care about you or me. Congress doesn't care about you or me. Okay? They care about power. They care about their policy they're getting through. And this whole green energy stuff is costing us a fortune. That's why they keep increasing the money supply.
And when you increase the money supply on one side and you tell the banks don't loan, can you imagine? You go to a bank and here you are, Biden, you go to the bank, you say, Mr. Banker, I'm giving you $1 million. But don't you dare lend it. Don't you dare lend it. What do I do with it? Nothing. Don't you dare lend it. Oh my God. So what happens? Inflation. So that's why we're going to have a crash. Nobody's telling you the truth. They don't want you to know what's going on. And you go back again to the conference board where they followed 10 key economic indicators. And these economic indicators are worse today than right before the 2001 dot-com crash and right before the 2007 financial housing crash. The economy can't grow when you have all this money and then you restrict lending. Isn't that insane? It's crazy. So we just got a report from the conference board who monitors the 10 key economic indicators, and it reported that these indicators are in their 19th consecutive month decline. 19th month decline. Are you kidding me? And these leading indicators are like the yield curve, durable goods, housing starts, housing permits, new orders. And this is insane. So what are you going to do to make money? Just like what we've been doing. When the big tech stocks, started to blow off the top, and the PE ratios are too high, and the big boys are pulling back, we rotated into McDonald's, we call them the trashy stocks, and Coke and all those. And now we're getting some nice rallies out of them. And now what's going to happen, they're going to go back to tech stocks in probably about another week and a half to go back to tech stocks because the tourists, all they know is buying a dip, buying a dip, buying a dip. So make sure you're watching your tech stocks because they're going to rally them again. Okay, they're going to rally them again for sure. And also, if you watch your stocks like ITA, okay, ITA was the aerospace and defense contractors. And we did really well with that. When our chart turned from red to green and we saw the money going in, we got in around $107, and right now it's about $121. That was a good stock. That was a great setup. And that's what you learned when you're with us. The setup. It's called the setup. If all you would do is just stick with us for 10 days, doesn't cost you a penny. The one thing you're going to learn, other than how to short, you're going to learn the setup. What is a setup? When do you buy a stock? See, if you stay with the same 6 stocks all year, make sure they're the best of the best, and then you have a little pool of about another 10 stocks, okay? Just a little pool with 10 stocks. And if you just sit there with those 6 stocks for a year and don't execute until you get that setup, that perfect setup, exactly like ITA. We had the perfect buy setup on that one. It came in and it took off big time. As I said, it went up about 15%, something like 13%. And then we did the same thing with CCL just recently, Carnival Cruise Line. Look at that take off. We got in here around $14, and now it's around $17. So this is what we're going to teach you when you become a member, so that you know what the setup is. And if you, between the color-coded chart and understanding the setup to buy and to sell short, you don't care what they're doing. You could care less what Congress is doing. You don't care. And you're not ever being told the truth from the fake business news networks. I mean, can you imagine when they said the economy grew 5.2%, because they didn't come on and tell the truth, like telling the rest of them said, oh, we don't believe it because they're good guys. They were embarrassed because they knew that the conference board with their 10 key economic indicators, it was embarrassing to come out and say we grew at 5.2% when the indicator's saying we didn't grow. Join the gang. Please help St. Jude.
You You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grande, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.